after you've mastered learning how to hinge with the RDL or band pull-throughs, you're going to move to a kettlebell deadlift. This also can be done with a dumbbell, and it can be done elevated or right from the ground. So for your kettlebell deadlift, you want to stand directly over the kettlebell. You don't want the kettlebell out in front, and you don't want it back behind you. So then you're going to engage your lats first. So think about pulling your shoulders down and out. So engage your lats, unlock your knees. Then you're going to push your hips back as far as you can. Then bend your knees to be able to grab the handle. Make sure those lats are set. Push to the floor to stand up. Hips go back. Bend the knees to tap the ground and right back up. And make sure you're placing that kettlebell right back between your feet, not in front or behind. So if you don't have access to kettlebells, you can use a dumbbell for this variation. You're just going to have the dumbbell upright like this. Again, you're going to stand directly over the dumbbell, setting your lats, pushing your hips back, and then bend your knees to grab the end of the dumbbell, and then standing straight up. Push the hips back, bend the knees to tap, and right back. An elevated deadlift is just the weight elevated on a surface so that it is closer to you and you have a less distance to go to the ground or to the elevated surface as your kind of made up ground. This can be done with the kettlebell, the dumbbell, trap bar, barbell, any of those. It is just the weight elevated on a surface so that you decrease the distance that you have to go. I usually start everyone out with the elevated deadlift to see how that is, and then we will move to the ground. If you have difficulty keeping form, if you're feeling pain, definitely go with an elevated deadlift first. And it's done exactly the same as the kettlebell deadlift I showed you before. Stand directly over the kettlebell, lats are tight, push your hips back, bend your knees to grab the handle, push through the floor up. And it's just, again, less distance you have to go for your deadlift.